There's a new trend cropping up in cities throughout Oregon, adding fees onto utility bills to make up budget shortfalls. The main concern, city councils can create these fees without voter approval.
It's addictive for a council to have this option because there's no need to go to the voter. It's instant money.
That's Joe Corsiglia, former city council member for St. Helens. His community pays a $10 monthly fee on their water bills, but it doesn't go to cover utility costs. It pays for public safety. More than 20 cities across the state use utility fees to pay for things like firefighters, police officers, parks and rec programs, road repairs, and streetlights. Eugene just joined that list. The city council approved a fire service fee on Monday. And even if you don't currently have a utility fee on your bill now, you could see one in the future.
I think we're finding more and more cities across the state who didn't know other people were doing it. We've heard from some cities who are like, I thought I was the first to come up with putting a public safety fee on my utility bill.
Jones says the League of Oregon Cities doesn't advise cities to use any particular fee to generate revenue, but they do make cities aware that they are an option. There are several benefits to utility fees. They're easy to add to existing bills. There are no statewide limits on how high they can go. And as we've already mentioned, most cities don't have restrictions on whether voters get a say on them. Now, that might sound alarming, but not to worry. We're not saying there aren't any consequences.
There's that natural balance that cities can't just raise these and raise these and raise these administratively because there are ramifications that community members have in their control. They could recall their council. They could amend the charter so it has to be voter approved.
So if a city's residents can get fed up with the fees to the point that they recall their council members, then why are officials willing to put their jobs on the line like this? Jones says property tax laws are partially to blame, limiting revenue for cities. And when a community is facing a budget shortfall, they basically have two choices: find a new revenue source or cut budgets in other areas.